Hello fans of Marvel Heroes and friends of my channel, my name is Wilfred. Welcome to this special episode of Let's Play Carnage. And I would like to talk a little bit about the gearing at level 60 because I've heard a lot of you been asking in the forum or in my channel what to do after you've reached level 60 and what kind of things I can do in this game or how to gear up for the end game content or the end content that you can do it at level 60. So this video is going to be divided into two parts. One just talking about what can be geared, what you can pay attention to. Second part is really about I playing this game at just to farm gears. So the second part is more like a live streaming kind of style. The first part is more like what you could watch out for. Now, to gear up a hero, there are a couple of ways. First of all, of course, you need to get the gear, the artifact, and so on. Now, because I'm a veteran, I've jump-started the process a little bit. So I've just got some really average kind of gear to put it inside here, and I'm going to sort of also change the. Hang on a second. What are these? Because I transfer the blessing from one to the other. So now what you really need to do is that at end game you should get a set of artifacts, which is 4 of them. Now, unfortunately, if you play story like I do, there aren't really a lot of gears. I got only this one gear, which is not relevant to my heroes because Carnage does physical. I've got this one, which is not really fantastic. So you have got to keep playing to get a set of 4 artifact, and after you get a set of 4 artifact, you need to bless it with all this blessing, like blessing of whatever it is. I've got a video on what blessings to do at level 60. But say you would like to have either the Odin or the one that for Carnage is melee, of course. You need to farm enough Odin marks to get the 4 blessing at the minimal. And if you are new, you probably would like to pick up the legendary weapon, which is the grade 70, costs 300 Odin marks. If you are looking at the grade 80 legendary, that can only be equipable at level 60 of a hero, that will cost 1000 Odin marked. Now this one is fully refundable, meaning that if you picked up Gunil, say, while you are leveling like I do, and after that decided not to use it anymore, you can trade this back for 300 Odin mark and purchase a grade 70 legendary that will cost 1000 Odin mark. But do bear in mind that the grade 80 legendary is not a full refund, provided, say for example, if one day you say I don't want to play Carnage, I'd like to play another heroes, and you lose 200 Odin mark just to exchange another legendary grade 80 from one hero to another if you are not picking up the same hero, same type of legendary. So now, all in all, what does that really mean is that at end game, you would need at least 700 Odin marks, which is 100 here. So it's 400 plus another 300, which is 700 Odin mark. Or if you want to go for the grade 80 because you want to be really awesome, that would be 1400 Odin mark. Now, how do you farm Odin mark is that you could do legendary quest. There's a daily bonus of 1 Odin mark, and you can do a objective like that. There are share quests that allow you to do a few Odin marks. And from my experience, depending on how fast you are or how familiar you are with the game, first time you play usually take a little bit longer while. And for those of you who are unable to level up to 60 by doing story only, because you do not have the XP bonus like some of us do, because for veterans, the more heroes that you unlock, the more XP bonus that you get, or this XP bonus. So if you do not have the kind of XP bonus, you may not be able to reach level 60 or thereabout at doing all the story. Story is the best place for XP. So you would need to mix and match a little bit of a legendary quest while you are leveling in your story mode. Now, from my experience, this would take a while. I think conservatively, because sometimes you get bored, sometimes you watch YouTube like this video, or you just go out and so on. I think you probably get about 50 OD marks per hour. That is my conservative kind of estimation. Now, there are always people who can do it really, really fast, but there are people who just casually play. So I'm looking at it from a more of a casual kind of new player angle. You probably earn about 50 OD marks per hour kind of thing. Now, what it really means is that in order to get this 4 blessing plus the grade 70 legendary, you need to spend about 14 hours doing legendary quest. If you are looking at the grade 80 legendary, you're looking at 28 hours of playing, legendary quest plus a few other things either here and there. What it really means is that for the first hero, yeah, it's fine. Second hero is fine too. But after you've done the 10th hero, the 15th hero, and so on, you probably get a little bit worn out grinding OD mark. The unfortunate thing is that the OD mark is earned through just a few avenues. You can't really get OD mark during story mode, which is while you're leveling. You can't really get OD mark doing things like this one here, which is the end game kind of like a gear grinding. You have got to do very, very simplistic tasks of getting OD mark. And the thing is that the OD mark doesn't really relate to the amount of OD mark being rewarded is not related to the difficulties of the content. So most likely you'll be running the same old green terminal just to get over done with fast, and it just be part of the game. And of course, while it is my responsibility to highlight to you that there are other ways, but some of these ways I may not recommend. Now, first of all, you could, if you have enough credit or credit chest in the past, you could do transfer of blessing from one hero to another hero, which is what I do these days because I really don't have that much time to play this game. Or you could also, if you just transfer the legendary from one to the other, you can do that too. The only drawback is that you have to re-earn all these ranks again while playing the heroes, which you may or may not have time to do. The second way, which I said I'm not going to sort of endorse, but you could do, is that you can buy currency boost for 7. I think this one is. I can't remember how much this one is. I think for 75 cents maybe. I can't remember. You have to buy 5 stacks of this thing here, because one stack will only give you one stack will only give you 30 minutes. So 5 stack you get 2.5 hours, which is more worth it. So you would probably have to pay in order to get the amount of OD mark that you want for your end game. Now, the return is substantial. From my understanding, 2.5 hours. All you need to do is just pick some terminal that is for very many bosses, which is very easy. So you could do a green kind of terminal. I don't know about Daily Bugle. I think the Scroll Invasion was one of the most favorite for green version. But I think the Daily Bugle could be good as well because there are so many bosses inside. So OD mark will drop from the bosses if you buy the booster. So for 2.5 hours of just doing green terminal farming bosses, you probably have enough to gear 1 or 2 heroes. I mean, compared to 28 hours per hero, that is a huge gain. But like I said, I don't really generally encourage people to buy booster. I think buy the cosmetic item. I would actually buy costume and so on, but I think booster is just a bit too, it kind of spoil the whole game experience. But that's just my own opinion. So now, provided that you have got all the blessings sorted, the legendary sorted, another thing is that you have to get a rune. The Europe. This is called relics. Yes, this doesn't drop often. People have been asking what drop and what not. So I do not know how many of these items. How many of this booster? Where is my? Some of these booster may have the supply booster. I don't know. May have some relics in it. I don't know. But the relics doesn't drop much. I'm going to play this game right now for maybe 45 minutes or so to experiment how many relics you really need. But you have to stack up to 250 at minimal because that will give you half of the benefit you have. You could of course get 1,000. But this day, it's kind of hard to get 1,000. Last time back in the Omega system, you could actually put in points to get more relics, but now you can't farm relics that way. So you either have to pay for it, or you just pay for one of these boosts, or you just have to wait for it to drop. Another thing is that the runes as well. Now, runes are very, very hard to get by. The good runes are very hard to get by. If you play a lot of time, you probably have to rely on events like OD event or some of the event that will give you kind of runes. But that's the only way I can sort of recommend to you. There's no other ways. I do not know whether the shield supply boxes will give you the kind of like runes or not. I suppose they should. I mean, after all, this game is play to play. So just be aware of it. Now, what I'm going to do in this video, I'm going to farm items like I don't have any of these items. You can see they are very poor. These are very much like leveling kind of items. So I'm going to try to farm all these 5 items, 6 items in front of your eyes, 7 items, including the so-called catalyst. I've got jumpstart on the medallion as well as insignia. So these two are jump started. I've got also a pet that kind of reasonably well, so that is sort of nice as well. So so in this second part of the video, I'm just going to do a live kind of farming. Now gear farming, there are many ways, but there are a few ways in this game. First thing first, you could do a petrol zone. This is the petrol zone, which you could actually go into one of these. You pass the cosmic trial. If you can't, then you just have to do this petrol to try to farm items. Now these petrols are, to me, I think after you play it for a while, I just find it too messy. But you could actually, if that is a cup of tea to just keep farming the boss's wave non-stop, you could do that too. I would like to try Danger Room. Now this is Danger Room. To get here, you need to go to Hub and then the Danger Room. And then here you can do a lot of farming scenarios. So I need a little bit of randomness to it. And so in this second part of the video, I am going to play some kind of a Danger Room. It's not going to be very a knowledge kind of thing, pack stuff, but I will just throw in some comments here and there as I play, and also to show you if you are veterans, have been quitted this game for quite some time and be wondering, is it really fun time to come back in? Well, you will see. I don't know. I'm going to find out. All right. Okay, now welcome back. So why Danger Room? Danger Room is being dubbed as the end game kind of content, although whether it is really the case is debatable. But it does give you quite a number of things like the artifacts that you can purchase using the merit, as well as you can have the cosmic version as well, if so you wish to. My advice is that pick what you need, and after that you just need to keep refreshing until you get the maximal. You do the Alt key, mouse over, you can see the percentage of it. So you can see some of these items are quite nice, some of them are not so nice. So and there are some rings good for some hybrid kind of setup as well. But all in all, unique is not something that I'm interested in buying these days because it will get phased out and do the Omega version. And so today I'm going to just farm a little bit of the cosmic item. It'll be fun time. I haven't really gone through that farming yet because farming unique is kind of I know the stuff. I know how many uniques are there, how to compare. But the cosmic item is a little bit require your brain to work a little bit. So I'm just going to chuck away all my items that I do not need. Sell all these things and you don't need. So I no longer need any of this, and probably I don't need this as well. All right. So now, if you're new, Danger Room is where you could do a couple of things. You can do a tournament first. Train Yard is the latest addition. It costs a lot of credit though. If you are not really high in credit like myself, it does hurt quite a fair bit, but you have to start somewhere if you don't have any. So I'll start with the Train Yard first. It's one of the latest one. Now this is a little bit behind the scene. Usually I'll figure out from the mathematic models or from my experience which are the builds to use. But I'm just going to play a little bit about because I went through the whole entire story mode. If you watched that very long video, I didn't really read through all the text because it's too many texts. So I spent some time just prior to this video to get a build that I may like. We'll see how they go. And usually this is the time when I have to sort of understand a little bit about the heroes and so on and to see. Now timing is not going to be great, but the key is to get a Danger Room scenario so that I can keep playing, keep farming gear. Alright, so now this is about gear farming. It's not about anything else. This video is about gear farming, really. And I would like to know, say if I'm starting as a new player, how many of these so I got a splinter though, that's nice. Half dead. Alright, so wow, this build is rather intensive in terms of health thingy, so we'll see how the thing goes. So that's my signature, sorry. So I've got I've got one item here. Let's see whether I can upgrade or not. Now, of course I can upgrade this one. What do I have? Brutal Strike rating. Oh wow, this is close to 1000 Brutal Strike rating. That's pretty fantastic. Quite a fair bit of health as well, and the med kit heals me 20% more health. 13% chance when you attack to blast cosmic energy around you for this kind of thing. +5 fighting though is not really that good. I wish that I know some people don't like me critical about game, but I just want to keep it real. I wish that these are more relevant drop like Diablo 3, because +1 fighting. I mean, I'm a strength durability hero. Why do I need fighting? Why do you even drop fighting for me? Yeah, but it's just one of those things, that I wish is a little bit more relevant. All right, try not to get hit. Like I say, timing is not going to be great. Let's just do a signature here. I mean, by right, I should be very delighted playing this because my gear is really horrible. So I should have a lot of opportunity for me to get nice gear. Now, where is my team up? Sometimes I wonder. Why do people buy team up, really? So that is the Sentinel, Mecha Sentinel. No, I tried to get out, I couldn't. I was stuck by the animation. Whee! Where is my team up? I thought oh wow, second one. Well, this is a bit of high risk kind of thing. Well, I try to get out. And pure Carnage. Signature. Weakened as well, by the way, that pure Carnage, which is one of the animation that you see. Pure Carnage. Get out. Yep. Pure Carnage. Okay, so I've got a danger room scenario, which is good news. So now it's just boss time. Ultimate key is ready. I'll probably wait until there was a lot of mobs until I'll do a pure ultimate. The ultimate. Now I do not know why my team up is not here with me. That is a little bit annoying because without a team up is so what I can do is actually unsummon, resummon team up. It's been a bug in the PC world for quite some time. It's just that the very strange. Carnage. Well, I think I'm going to die here. Seriously. Just not enough gear. Where is my team up? Huh? Well, I'm being burned here, maybe. Well, tournament is always a bit hard, but I don't have any danger room to show you guys, or don't have one that is at my level. I've got some cosmic one, but I don't think I can do cosmic one right now. Oh. Okay, there is my ultimate. I just have to pop it. I don't know what it does. It's a while. Okay, let me try to unsummon my team up and summon that back again. Well, I don't know why I can't summon my team up. Seriously. There's a lot of fire going on. Where's my team up? Seriously. Well, you know, this is the lowest I can go. I can't have anything that is like any easier than this one. So, well, you know, they're just a little bit long. I'm getting bored, actually. Sorry, guys. It's just, just taking too long. Any boss fight. You know, it reminds me of the when I played not Nintendo. One of the Final Fantasy 13. I think the boss fight was last like maybe 45 minutes or whatnot. You know, that you cannot die while you're doing that. Man, I mean, that was a very long fight. But anyway, I'm getting there. I think maybe my second. Ooh, I got hit. Maybe my second ultimate to be ready in no time. Ah, man, my team up, man. Where is my team up, really? Well, it's a good practice, though. So, that is it. I've got it done. Well, I mean, there are quite a lot of loot. So, let's see. There is a loot like this one. Brutal strike rating, brutal damage rating, so it's good. Attack speed. Well, how do you pick between the two? You know what? Let me just get into it. See, I don't know why my team up is not there. You know, guys, can you help me out? Unsummon, summon. I can't even unsummon it. Maybe Danger Room can't use team up. So, I've got quite a lot of loot as well. Wait, let's see. Okay, so it's first time I'm playing Danger Room, like, you know, a long time ago. Let's check out the loot to see whether I can do like a massive upgrade to my gear. What is this, man? Oh, okay, so there's actually some unique item. So maybe I should go for you. What is this one? Getting hitched. So I am going to use this unique item. So now it's a little bit hard, right? Do I take the unique item or do I take the cosmic item, or should the cosmic be like, you know, you can't really use that in a sense. I can use this one here. How about this one here? The crit damage rating is nice. Well, I mean, the brutal strike actually is nice, though. I mean, between the brutal strike rating 1000 and the crit damage rating, I think it's going to pick the brutal strike. Now, I could actually use this one first, or not, because it's range power. So this is the 60 buff crit damage. I think you know, I would prefer crit damage rating instead, but then brutal strike rating is nice as well. So I'm just going to do this one. This one is not relevant to me. I don't know why they dropped it for me. A lot of things to go through, man. I think, yeah, I've been talking about, you know, in Diablo 3, they actually have like summary information on the damage and recovery and one more toughness. So I thought that those are really nice concepts for me to quickly grasp like whether I should take this or not. Because right now, looking at this, it's actually quite hard to do the comparison until you say, oh, I don't bother. Like, you know, how do you do trade-off between like 600 odd brutal strike rating and 3000 health versus 1714 health and strength, which give you 4% of the flat damage, durability give you another 4%, which is 8% durability, 8% of damage, which is like 320 damage rating, plus another 848, so it's 320, 838, so it's 1,200 or 1,300 kind of damage rating. How do you trade off between 1,300-400 of damage rating versus the brutal strike rating, which is 621? Well, I mean, that's one way to do it. Another way is just to say that, well, you know, why not you look at your brutal now. you look at your brutal strike rating, which is the 37%. If you chuck this one in, what do you have? So it gives you about 4% of brutal, which seems good, but then after that you have to see what is my crit, because without the crit, the brutal won't happen. And working out the crit is never easy, because you can have like 37.7 crit, that is for physical. However, I am a melee, so 43.2. My base is 36.8. So I have to buff my melee crit a little bit higher, but by how much is very hard to say. It's a lot of guess what is 33. So I don't think it's by too much. I think it's roughly about 44% crit, which is very low. So even though you have high brutal rating, maybe it's good to take the flat damage instead, because flat damage multiplied to your brutal. But then you know what I mean? I mean, only one of these things, it would take me to stop for like 2-3 minutes to go through. I'm still going through my inventory. Maximum Carnage, I think like for this one, should I take this or should I not? Because the 1000 damage rating is kind of nice. But you can have the crit. If I use X power, which I use, so how do you quantify that 10% damage? Because I think brutal damage rating to the other side is not really that good, but the brutal strike rating is kind of nice as well. But there's a huge, like a +4 strength, which give me 160 damage rating plus another 887. So it's roughly matching the 1000 kind of thing. So I think I'll still use this one. But you can check out the crit though, because right now it's 43.2%. If you ramp it in 43.2, so that would be like 43.2. So that gives me about 4% crit, which is not bad. Versus, of course, your brutal will drop from whatever before to 30.8%. But yeah, I mean, that's exactly what I'm saying about, sometimes it's very hard to make judgment by doing this. Like, look at this one here, right? Okay, so this is no-brainer because I'm using a grade 40, so that's fine. So now I've managed to look up all the things. Oh, this is again Avenger. Why do you give me Avenger? I'm a shield, right? So relevant drop is important, I think. That's my when I look at this game, I mean, I'm just trying to keep it real. I know some of you may not want to listen to all these things because you want to hear all good news about the game. But sometimes you just have to think about all these things. Okay, so I think I've gone through, and safely suffice to say, I'm just going to sell off all these things. Oh man, no, sorry, I need to buy back this guy. Okay, so my melee crit now is 49.7, which is nice because 50% is where my aim is. So let's just go ahead and sell off everything here. I know I keep saying Diablo 3, but then they have this button say like sell all, rare sell all, blue sell all, whatever. I think it's very nice. So now, what is the conclusion? After one run, I managed to upgrade to 1 item, 2 items, and 3 items, 4 items. So I managed to upgrade 4 items. So what I could do now that I have 4 items, let's do it the right way, right? So I'm just doing it like what you guys would do when you play this game. I still don't have any catalyst, by the way. Let's just do a crafter here. So I do crafting this guy here. 1, 3, 4, 5. I don't know whether I got enough credit or not though. Because 1, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now I should be slightly more awesome, and I end up I play one game of the Danger Room. I end up having 2 of this guy. One is this guy, one is this guy. Let's do a easier one, which is the challenge rating 26, bonus 30, and we'll see how it goes, right? I mean, I've got 1 relic, so imagine if you do 250 times and you got 1 type of relics, but of course you can always buy from here with all this, currency that you could use to get 25 of them. So you need 10 of them. You need 1,850 to get the stack that you want. 250 is your target. So let's just go ahead and do it. I'm alright with my build, I think. So now I have to high impact barrel caster. So okay, let's go. So if I throw barrel, it'll be better. So we'll see. Let's do it the right way. Okay, see? High impact barrel. Okay, so enough fun time. Just head to the question mark to do things. So I need to what? See, oh, the hood. So that is the. Well, it's high impact, right? Let's see how it goes. So I've got a whole chunk of things, and I think maybe I'll get some upgrade here and there. Let me just quickly look at this Doctor Doom. Now, why do you give me Doctor Doom stuff? Seriously. All right. So, so this one, I'm pretty sure I could just use it. You know, don't need to think too much because it's an upgrade. This one I can throw it away. That is it, really. So I got one upgrade, which is nice. So now I need to. But I can't really, so I have to do the old-fashioned way. Well, it's high impact, whatever, right? So of course it's nice to. That's it, done. Communicator. I don't really need that. Oh, I have to, okay, fill up the bar, so, well, you know. Right. I'm almost there. I think I just need to fill up the bar. And it shouldn't be that hard. Well, not yet. Oh man. Signature. So I'm done. So what do I need to do? Okay, next one. So I'm done with this one. Next simulation. I need to collect 4 pieces of incriminating evidence. All right. So let's see. Where are the 4 pieces? Well, I really don't know where things are. I think, okay, there's one of them. So one of them, and I've got a second one there. Whoa, Kingpin! Come here, Kingpin. Ah. It doesn't seem too high impact though, by the way. Whoa, that was like I was just in front. I wasn't really like prepared for it. Let's just do it better. I thought I was fine. What is this arrow there? Hilarious. Okay, so I've got some cube shot. There's another briefcase. 2 to 4. Well, I suppose, you know, I suppose I have to keep killing things. Anyhow. So there's one here. And there's one there as well. Alright, how do I get there? Would be on the other side. Well, locate the thought. So I've got one of them, and I've got another one over there. Okay, so done. I've got suddenly my progress bar has raised quite a fair bit. So I just need to take down all the rest of these guys, and yeah. All right. So that's my signature. Simulation completed. So I think it'll be boss fight soon. Shocker. Oh, in front here. Oh wow, that is like a taskmaster, isn't it? Ah. Okay, that's a signature. So quite a fair bit of items here. Try and loot everything. Oh, that was like a bonus. So I need to eliminate Shocker. Try and get my ultimate here. So there's my ultimate. Let me get out. Yay! Done! I got a white danger room thingy. Just get rid of this guy. So next simulation is just to pick up the because I haven't got any. Well, I've got one defeat out of 5, so I still have 2 chests. So let's see what I have here. So as you can see, I mean, there's quite a lot of good loot around. There are actually 30, 60, and 80. So there are 80 of them. So we'll see what I have, and we'll see whether I can continue collecting the cosmic or not. So now it's time to look for gear. So I've got a whole bag full of gears. Let's see what I can throw away, what I can sort of like remain. So usually I'll start with things like the so imagine, I mean, you're probably wondering why I'm picking up all the cosmic, but imagine later on Omega gear is going to be like this one. You have to search one by one to see which one is better or not. So just trying to see what will happen in time to come when we have the cosmic gear. So I think the answer lies. So I'm just throw away things that I probably do not need, do not want, and leaving only those that I need. So ring wise, this one is nice, man. But then the summon power, what can I do with this one, right? So I can't use this one. I've got one rune, which is very, very common rune. Now, how do you know whether the rune is common or not? It's a sale price. 270 is sort of like, the lower the sale price, the more common it is. That's how it works. So now, let's see what I have. And okay, let me start with something like this one. 3,000 health is the same. Defense, brutal damage is crap. The health. The other one is the dodge, health on hit, and well, I think this one is still better than the other one, so I just take this one. Actually, Cassette is happy. So this one here, okay, how do you compare between this one, right? So on the left-hand side, there are 1,800 health. On the other side is 3,000 health. So there's like, a bit of difference there. On the health side, damage reduction is the same thing. Deflect versus defense is huge defense, kind of, buff to it, though. I mean, 1,360. How do you find out whether it's good or not? I mean, the one way is you look at your damage reduction here. 45%, if you take this one off, that would drop to 32%. Can you imagine? That's quite a huge drop. So again, I mean, there's no other way but to do it the hard kind of like a fashion to see whether it's good or not. So that's why I keep saying that this game should have some kind of like, summary information compared to other games, because it's just too hard to know. So if you say I want to equip this one, my damage reduction right now is 45%, which is substantial. If I take it off, which is 41%, so it's 4% lost in the damage reduction, right? So it's quite a fair bit. And okay, so say if I stick with this one here, then what about the rest of the items? Like, I think 1,000 damage rating knock off each other. The speed is not relevant. Durability is relevant. This one give me crit as well. So this one is yet another one that's worth comparing, because there is it's +1 durability, but the other was +4 strength, and blah blah blah. Because you use axe, probably is better. I mean, then you have the brutal strike. Well, this is quite a nice like all damage output. Brutal strike is nice. Crit damage rating is nice. That flat damage is also nice. So like when you compare these items and the unique, it's kind of difficult to know which one is better. I'm just looking in it from that angle, because it is really about the +4 strength, attack speed, and the crit versus the brutal strike and crit damage rating. So again, I mean, what you could do is that you can alt tab out, punch in the formula, observe the diminishing return, or you can just like take a screenshot here before and after where things are, because I don't think this number here is not that not that accurate. I don't think so. So in short, what does that really mean is that I really don't think I like it's just too tedious to compare between the couple that, this one is no-brainer. Let's say this one would be, no-brainer as well. Brutal strike, crit damage versus, this is yet another quite interesting case, right? You're looking at the brutal strike, which is huge, crit damage also huge, versus the other part, which gives you a flat damage of the close to 1,000, plus another 2 attribute, which give you another extra 8%, which is 320, so it's close to 1,200 damage rating versus the 1,000 kind of like crit damage rating. But the good thing about the cosmic item is that there is a brutal to it. So now, this is interesting, because I would actually think that this is rather a good cosmic item. But the only thing that I don't really like, or I like the unique, is that when I hit with a movement power, which is quite a lot of movement power I have, again, another 200 times 3, which is like 600 damage rating, and plus 3 strength, which is at another, so it's another 4 times 3 is 12, plus another times another 40 is 480. So 480 plus another 600, which is be about 1,001 damage rating. So in short, I think the unique design is rather nice. But again, you see what I mean? For those who really want to use out your brain to work out all the trade-off, it is super tedious. I just like one game, so I don't bother. So in short, I think thanks but no thanks. And I think what I'll do is that I'll just focus on the game itself. So I don't think I would want to spend so much time to go through. Did I sell off the unique item by mistake? So I need to farm this unique item, and I think I'm rather sorted here. Once I farm that, this one here, okay, so this is easier to compare, is that of course this one would be better. So I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to upgrade this one as well. I'm going to, so I've got, you see, right now, I've got another extra relics. How many times you need to play Danger Room to get 250 of the same type that you want? It's a lot. How about this one here? This is crap. So now I like this one, which is 4, 2, and 4. So I need to go and upgrade 2 and 4. Now, do I have to upgrade? Probably not, but you know, it's good. But it costs a lot of gold though. 2 and 4. 2 and 4. 2, 4. Insufficient credit. You see what I mean? I run out of credit. If not for my veteran status, I don't think I can play this game. Basically, I just don't have enough credit to do anything. So even upgrading of gear costs credit until I cannot afford. This is very real. But yeah, so it's just one of those things. I mean, if you can sell this off, but then how much does it cost? Sell for 156 credit. It's not enough to cover any of those upgrades that you have. So my advice is that probably don't upgrade until you really need to, until you have really good gear. So now let's see. I can do this one. I can do this one. I can do a higher one. Let me just do a higher tier, duplicate the bosses, and it should be more fun. Hopefully more reward. Okay, let's see. I think this is going to be the last one. It's taking a while. My apologies if you actually wanted something more easier to sort of like. So there's a Blizzard, Grand Hazard. And you wonder why bother to put in all this map space and the mobs when you just keep it all? I don't know. Nope, I can't. See, this whole mobility update is really bad. So I try not to stand on those things. What are the things? Duplicator bosses. So I have 2 bosses to deal with, and the okay, I've got the one item here. You know what? Maybe I just want to save myself some kind of like unpleasantly when it comes to looting itself. So I'm going to just change the vaporization into the slot that I'm hunting, which is a unique. I still think that unique design is not bad, seriously. Oh, I need to complete the simulation. So just kill off everything here. I mean, unique give you a kind of like very easy way to find out what's easy. I mean, what to use and what not to use. I mean, it's, you compare just a few stats. You still need to think through, but at least you don't need to have all these things that you have. Okay, defeat 3 Hammerhead Lieutenant somewhere in this Hammerhead held subway. Be wary, additional elite Hammerhead forces are in this area. So let's see, this is the one that you could do. At least I vaporize a few things here and there. So, okay, so this is for team up. I've got one more here that conveniently stay right in front of the Blizzard. Where's my Eternal Splinter? Sometimes I wonder. So okay, so that is all. So what do I need to do? Oh, I need. Well, how come there's a question mark somewhere there? I must have missed out somewhere, somehow. There must be another lieutenant I could. Maybe it's there. Alrighto. Yep, that is the one. There's quite a lot of thing here. I'm taking a lot of damage. I can actually feel that. Let me transfer the protection into my health. Well, there's Venom. It's kind of nice. I mean, there's a little bit of thinking behind the what you do, what you cannot do. Splinter. I've earned another Splinter. So that is done, and I'm on to the next one, which is double boss. I think double shocker maybe. Kingpin. Oh, double Kingpin. This one is hard. I have 5 life though. Oh wow. I'm waiting for my max stack so that I can just pop my ultimate. Oh man, you see the problem with the ultimate of Carnage is that it doesn't move along with the like. Oh wow. Ooh, my team up is dead. Ah, one knife. His charge is rather... maybe I just need the Deadpool instead. Ah! How did it work, man? I was like quite far away. I was right there and there was no arrow for me. Okay, try to get this sorted. Frustration. There's just so many things happening. Double charge is a little bit hard because they take turn to charge you. Well, at least they die at the same time. So, well, 2 death, but at least it's a win. So now let's see what I have, shall we? So the next bit is to collect my reward. So long as you are within 5 life, you're fine. You know, one thing about the team up is that it shouldn't die, man. They should have been like, you know, the Diablo kind of one that you say team up cannot die or follower cannot die. There's a gear for it. You should gear for that. So anyway, so what do I have here? Let's see. I have the World Stone because it's an event going on. Right, a bunch of World Stone. Let's see what I have got. I still haven't got the Venom, the 3rd items though, the unique item. With that, then I can probably do a... Well, just a little bit more. Probably do a Cosmic Trial. Okay, so that's done. I don't think this one here. Okay, so this is not that bad. I'll use this one. So now it is a matter of finding the... So this one, nope, brutal damage is not nice. I don't need this one. Nope. So another relics and the ring-wise. This is a not bad a ring actually. Lesser health, but it has the... Well, I don't like brutal damage rating, but the brutal strike is nice. So I'm going to use this ring. Is this better? Is it not? I do not think this is better. Oh, this is not bad as well, but I'd rather have the 25% health or whatever it is. Okay, so this is really about defense rating versus gain spirit health when. So it's either the defense or gain spirit. I think I'll go for this one. Okay, now it's well, we'll work out the brain power later. Kingpin is actually quite nice for the melee hero. So for Venom, this could be doable. So had I not have one of these medallion, I would have got the Kingpin one, which is kind of nice. So this one no, this one no, this one no. All right. So how about this one? +3 durability is actually quite bad. Okay, so this is bad. Oh, this is nice. This is not too bad. This one is nice. I mean, compared to the one I have, it's not bad. Let me see. This one, oh, this one is nice. So this one is the keeper. So what I need to do right now, you see I've got 2 runes and 3 relics after 3 runs. 3 runes and 3 relics. So give you some idea of what you can do. And you can just keep playing all these things. It's free. But just now, I have the opportunity to go and upgrade this guy here. Item number 2. Slot number 2. Upgrade. And upgrade. I mean, what I really wish is that Danger Room kind of like give you more credit. Like, you know, like if you play Diablo, money is never that much of an issue. Then you don't need to struggle, right? That much. They have other constraints, of course. But, okay, so this one I don't need. Throw it away. So now I've 1, 2, 3, 4 that I need to think through. Let's go through one by one. Mine is a brutal strike rating. Okay, so let's see here. So dashing, reflect enemy projectile, whatnot. Nope. This one give me brutal strike 5% when you hit with the melee to prevent all health regeneration for the target. Really? Your range non-DOT is damage over time, by the way. I don't do range. And when you drop below certain health, become invulnerable. Actually, this is not that bad. Now, how do you know whether this is good or not? Is that you can see yourself whether what kind of heroes you are. I am a defense dodge hero. So this one give me deflect, which is good because once you put this one on, you see that 41%. Once you put it on, become 42%, 1%, because you diminishing return and stuff like that. And generally, the crit damage rating is more so after than the brutal, but it's this 900 brutal strike rating. So what's the net? What's the result in the brutal strike rating? Is 31.9% versus the well, I think the answer is quite obvious. 31.9, 32%, and it's about 7%. So I'll just take the brutal instead. Plus fighting is no use. So now, how about the cosmic? The catalyst is that you could transfer both the visual as well as again it costs money. What did I do? I've transferred the I have no idea, man. Seriously. Let me transfer the affixes. So now, this one here will give me quite a fair bit. I don't know why for some strange reason, I think it's a bug going on. I thought I would transfer the catalyst visual. So it's rather not alarming if I lose I need to pay like 14,000 to get it back. Strange though. I thought I did that. I don't know, some bug going on. So there's more money. So now, if you look at the right? So now the my Venom is getting slightly better from all the gear. So if I do the tournament again, I'm not quite sure whether I should or not. I mean, I should see a better result compared to before. You know what? I mean, I don't know how many of you guys are still watching, but why don't we just do one to see a difference between the two, right? I mean, now that I have got better gear, I mean, gear should play a part in terms of the. Yeah. So now what I'll do is that I will unsummon the event. I will just go for the Deadpool kit instead, and I'll summon him at the boss itself, because there's no point team up getting lost along the way. It's just very frustrating, because team up's supposed to be there to help you to fight the boss, but if team up are unable to. Ooh, that hurts. Ooh, that hurts. I don't remember it hurt so badly. So yeah, I mean, clearly there are some improvement here and there. I still need to dodge for quite a fair bit. It's not like phase tanking. It's like, when you are playing the Diablo 3, once you get the gear, it's very obvious that you are doing a lot better. But I think this is not bad. Oh wow, this one doesn't jump to the target. I thought it does. So done. Yeah, as you can see, it's actually a bit easier, huh? Once you gear up. So now this is the part when I bring out the Deadpool. I went out, but I got hit. So by now I should have 3 stacks of. I mean, the legendary should be. Rank 4 legendary. So I've got unique item, and I hope they'll complete my collection. Last one. Let me just clear all these things as well, because the problem with this game is that your team up gets stuck if there's something in between here. So I hope my team up will be here with me. I don't know why he died. Did he just die? Really? Quite impossible. Well, quite possible actually. Ooh, I thought I'd jump out. So by the way, in case you wonder, I mean, I've got a lot of nice team up gear for my Deadpool, just that it somehow it doesn't work out. It still died, the team up. I've got all those when I use Med Kit, it'll be heal or invulnerable kind of thing. Okay, man, let's do an ultimate. Signature. No, I did run out, seriously. Ooh, I got shoot from behind because of all these jokers here. Ooh, wow. Well, at least it's progressed a little bit faster than before, that's for sure. and somehow they fixed the game such a way that Deadpool doesn't freeze the screens anymore. Don't know what the server lag is for. So now, as you can see, after you gear up a little bit, things become easier, which is good news. And and that's it. This is the chest I've got. Another 20, kind of danger room, kind of merry. I think by now I should have enough. Yep, rank 4. So it's quite nice. So I spent about an hour of playing. I hope you get an idea of how the thing goes. Let me just finish off this video by looking at the loot that I've got, because I mean, after all, this is a loot game, and looking at loot is part of the fun. Again, let's see. This one, range and melee. It could be useful, but nope. Okay, let's just remove things that are not nice first. Okay, I'll think about that in just a bit. And nope. Yeah, I think I don't need green anymore. Nope. Okay, so this is the nice one. This is the guns and whatnot. Durability, speed, nope. And so that's rather straightforward. This one, nope. So now the loot that I've got here, no relics by the way, no runes, but I've got like another 2 unique here. So either this one, nope, or this one, nope, or this one. Actually, no, so this one is rather interesting, because if I'll drop on the brutal, but there's a decent amount of crit damage rating. I mean, if this roll were any better, I probably would have a better one. I think I'll pick this one instead, because of the relevant challenge bonus, +1 durability. I'm durability and strength hero, and also it's a brutal plus the crit damage. So versus the other one, which is just a brutal, but I got more heal from the med kit. So I think I'll just go for this one and see how it goes. This one is definitely a no. So I've got 4 relics. So what is the take-home message here? I think provided that you have got enough OD marks so you can play something more fun, because randomness is a little bit more fun. So come to the danger room, play some of this stuff here, but don't expect it to be a lot of relics and so on. It doesn't really have a lot of relics or the runes. You have all these things that you can keep playing as well, though. I mean, you can just keep opening another one and to farm to see whether you got better gear or not. So far, I mean, I'm still not having the whole set, and I think it is just a matter of time. If you keep playing Danger Room, you probably will get one of this whole set, and after that, you improve on the fixes. I mean, so far I haven't really seen a lot of ring that I think this ring is alright. So I mean, there are some nice way to gear if you do not like the hecticness of the danger room, the patrol zone. The danger room is probably the way to go. Alright, so I hope you enjoy this video. I know it's a little bit long, but I think some of you are rather new and want to see what some of us do to farm gears in the background. Alright, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.